Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel, and in this video I'll be discussing my labor and delivery story. I've been getting a lot of questions about my water birth, so if you're interested, stay tuned and don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. Alright, so let's go back to April 9th, Thursday, April 9th, the day before I had him. At about 11 p.m. at night, I was having mild contractions, and but I wasn't sure like if there were Braxton Hicks or if I had to use the bathroom. Like I said in the song that everyone like I said, I didn't know if I had to shit or some baby. So yeah, so I was having mild contractions around 11 p.m. So I know around that time my friend called me. Boo-booing. So around that time my friend called me and I was telling her about my pain, and she started panicking. She was like, girl, hang up the phone, go to the hospital right now. I'm like, girl, chill. No, go to the, I'm like, no, hang up with her, because like now she about to have me panicking. So no, so the pain was just mild. So I'm like, Lord, I don't know what this is. So I just started like, okay, I think it might be soon. Mind you, I did not finish packing my bag. Well, finish packing the things that I didn't even need and didn't even use at the hospital. But I still was like, okay, let me get up and finish packing and let me finish cleaning. I already cleaned the whole room. I just had some clothes and some towels that I need to fold. Now I'm just like keeping track of this little pain I was having. I even went to the toilet. I'm like, okay, nothing's happening. I'm like, this might be something. Because it didn't feel like contractions. It just felt like something. So went back into the bed. Now it was like, what, 2 o'clock in the morning. My other friend sent me, I guess she was up bored, you know, during quarantine. She was up bored and made a song on some little app. So she sent it to me. And was like, make a song. So I'm like, all right, cool. I'm always good at making songs. Like, I don't know, I just do it for fun. But went ahead, like I said, it's 2 o'clock in the morning, went ahead and made a song about how I was feeling. So now I'm like, I'm still up. Now it's past 2 a.m. It's probably like 4 a.m. right now. Yeah, now it's like 4 a.m. And this is around the time Marquise leaves for work. So he went to work, but I'm like, I think today is the day. You know, this pain is getting more intense. Still bearable, but it's getting more intense. So I'm like, he's like, okay, just let me know when or whatever. So I'm still up. I think I finally went to sleep around, I want to say 7:30 or 8 a.m. Finally went to sleep, and it wasn't like no sleep, because I just closed my eyes and I would just wake up in between each contraction. So now it's like 9:50-ish, around 9:50. I had another contraction, and then as I was closing my eyes, I just felt like a and then water gushed out, and I'm like, oh, it's time to go. So I got up, and that's when I got up and I got in the shower, because I didn't want, you know, I'm just leaking this fluid. So I'm like, let me get in the shower right quick. Got in the shower, and that's when the rest of my mucus plug came out. And if y'all don't know what a mucus plug is basically like this little blob that is in the hole of your cervix. And when it's time, when labor is near, it'll fall out. The couple days before, a little piece of it already came out, but as my water broke, I think he's hungry. As my water broke, the rest of it came out while I was in the shower. So I was like, yeah, it's showtime. You hungry or you sleepy? So got out, got dressed. I just threw on anything and called Marquise, and he was already pulling up to the house. So that was great. So we went, got in the car, and I called my midwife, and they were saying, well, at this time, my contractions were still like 10 minutes apart. Even though the pain grew, my contractions were still 10 minutes apart. So she was just like, well, you know, just stay home and labor a little bit more before coming to the hospital. So I just said, okay, but we still headed out that way, because the hospital was 30 minutes away, and I just didn't want anything to happen, like giving birth in the car or something. So I was like, now let's just head up there and then we'll wait around that area until my contractions get closer. So we stopped at the QT, got some water and some ice for me to drink, because even though I was hungry, I knew better. With Maya, I ate some food and it came back up, like I threw up. So even though I was hungry, I was like, no, I'm not gonna eat anything. I'm just gonna drink some water and some ice. So we went to the hospital. We stayed in the parking lot for a little until the pain grew some more. And I'm like, all right, now I think it's time for me to go in. So we went inside the hospital, and with all this corona going on, they checking us at the door for fevers or whatnot. So I'm like, dang, hurry up, because me standing up was hurting, like pressure down below. So they put me in a wheelchair and they rolled me to this room. Well, I changed it to a robe. They rolled me into the room, checked my vitals or whatnot. Then they checked my cervix, and y'all, I don't know about y'all, but when it comes time for them to check your cervix to see how far you've dilated, I think that's the worst pain ever. I think it's worse than my contractions, because I hate when they check my cervix. It's just it's an annoying feeling, and it's pain for them to like try to go up there and just like to see how far you're open. I just hate it. I always hate it. So anyway, she checked my cervix and I was 5 centimeters, and I was like, praise the Lord, because I did not want to be 1 centimeter and be in this hospital forever. So I was 5 centimeters, and they were like, okay, cool, you can stay. So 5 centimeters, so they rolled me to the delivery room. So they're like, okay, we're gonna, you know, just labor out a little bit, and when you're 7 centimeters is when you can get into the tub. So 7 centimeters came quickly. She checked me, and she was like, all right, cool, it's time to fill up the tub. It takes them 30 minutes to fill up the tub. So at this time, I hopped back in the shower because I was still leaking out the amniotic fluid. So I went to take another shower, and right after the shower, I went straight into the tub, and it was nice and warm, y'all. Like nice and warm. Like even when I had my contractions, just the warmness of the tub just felt way better. That's why I really recommend doing water births. But anyway, so was in the tub, and mind you, like I said, Marquise been to work, been up since 4 a.m. I've been up since Thursday, and now it's like 2 p.m. on Friday. So we're both tired and exhausted. We got to record what we wanted to record, but then we started just falling asleep. He falling asleep on the armchair. I'm falling asleep inside the pool. Like after I'll have a contraction, I'll just lay back like this and just close my eyes and go to sleep. So yeah, so my nurse, my midwife, she was like, all right, well, you know, just listen to your body. When you have that real bad urge to push is when, you know, come call us. Come call us, and then we'll come help you. So so now after 2 p.m. it shot to 4 p.m. and that's when I was telling Marquise like, oh, I got an urge to push. I woke up like, Marquise, I gotta push. And he woke up like, huh? And I'm like, go get the nurse. So he jumped up looking confused and ran outside the room to go look for the midwife. And at this time, while he's doing that, it just felt like time was passing, because I'm like holding in this baby, because now I'm alone in this pool having to push, and I'm not gonna push him out by myself, and I don't know what I'm doing. So even though it was probably like a quick 10 seconds for them to come in, it felt like 5 minutes. So when they came in, they started suiting up because of corona, suiting up and masking up. And I'm like telling them like, hurry up, I gotta push. Hurry up, help me. I'm like, I gotta push. So they doing all that. So I'm just still like, just waiting around. And mind you, I was a little paranoid about this pregnancy anyways, because if y'all watch my previous video, my earlier video about my placenta was low lying, but it moved up, but I was still paranoid about it. I don't know, I was thinking it could be wrapped, the cord could be wrapped around his neck or something. So I was paranoid about any little thing my midwife said. she was walking, stepping over something, and she said something cord, and I was like, what? She was like, no, nothing, not you. She was like, let me stop talking because anything I say, you're spazzing out. So yeah, so now she's like, okay, if you have the urge to push again, just, you know, push. We're right here. So that's when I laid back onto the pool like this. I put my right leg up like on the side of the pool. I think it had a step on it. And then my left my left arm was like out. Marquise was behind me outside the tub, and my arm was wrapped around his just to hold on. And so when I got the urge to push again, that's when I pushed down, and I just felt his head. You okay? You okay? You okay, sir? And that's when I felt his head. I don't know if that's called crowning, or I don't know, but that's when his head I just felt it. It felt like some strong pressure. And then I pushed again. That's when his head popped out. And then everyone was like, look, his head. And I looked down and I saw his head. And that was so cool to me because I didn't get to see that with Maya. But I saw his head pop out. And then that's when midwife was like, are you having a boy or a girl? And I was like, a boy. And she was like, he has so much hair. So then another contraction came, and then that's when I did a real good push, and he just plopped out, like bloop. And I caught him, picked him up, and brought him on my chest. And that's when he was crying. They just sucked the fluid out his mouth, and it was just beautiful. Just like, they were just like, you did it, you did it. And it just, I don't know, I wish we got that on camera, but like I said, we were tired and just so in the moment, and it happened so quick. So yeah, but that was beautiful. Like he's cut the cord, and then right after, that's when they took him to clean him up. You hungry? I think you're hungry. Here you go, son. Okay, he was hungry. Breastfeed y'all kids. That's another subject on another video. But breastfeed y'all babies. But yeah, they took him, cleaned him up, and that's when I got out. They helped me out the tub to go lay on the bed so I can deliver my placenta. And I don't know who came up with this, but delivering your placenta does not feel anything like delivering a baby. Like you barely feel anything. So just deliver my placenta, and I might insert the pictures of the placenta somewhere. And yeah, I delivered the placenta and then got cleaned up, got the little diaper pads on, and that's when everything got situated. Gave Samir back to me, and I immediately start to nurse him, try to nurse him to get my milk flowing. So then they rolled us to the postpartum room, and that's when our new life started with 2 kids now. So I feel like this birth, I really love this birth better than the first. I guess just because I was in the water, of course. It was just more smoothly, easy, and it was just, I don't know, it was just more calm. And it's so crazy because I was stressed out about giving birth at the hospital because I couldn't have my mama. It was only one support person allowed because of the Rona. But yeah, I even cried because I'm like, I want my mama there too. But to be honest, this was the most calm birth I had, I would say. I don't know. I mean, having mine, it was calm too. But I just felt like it was just dragging. I was at the hospital for so long with Maya's. But with his, it was just like, bloop, he's here. And here you go. But yeah, so we did it. Me and Marquise, we did it. We're a good team. So yeah, so I would recommend let me try to compare the 2 births I had. Both of them were natural. The first one was, I was just in the hospital bed, and every time I'll get the contraction will come, I'll just be able to clench onto the rail and just tightly and just let the pain run its course. But with this water birth, I was able to move around for really, like, when I would have a pain, I would sit on my knees and move them like in and out like this. or I'll put my left knee up against the top of the pool, and then my whole right leg would just go to the back, pushing up against the back of the pool like this, if you can get what I'm saying. These are my legs. This is my left leg, this is my right, like this, pushing hard as I can through my pain, and that really helped. And I was just able to move around and float, basically. I have my back up against and my arms up, and have my legs up, just floating in the water to get that pressure off. I just love a water birth. If I was to get pregnant again, which is not, like, no, this is it for me. But I would do another one, probably at home. I would do a home birth, but I would definitely do another water birth. That was, I just loved it. I really wish I could go back to that day to record it for y'all, but record the pushing part for y'all, but oh well. But yeah, if you're out there, if you're pregnant right now and you're considering a water birth, you're thinking about doing a water birth when you get pregnant, I highly recommend doing it. I love 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 it. I would do it again. I would do it all over. But I highly recommend it, so please do it, especially if you already had several kids in a regular way and you're pregnant again. Do a water birth. It's very different, calming, and fast and easy. But yep, now we have 2 kids. We're still adjusting. Maya is still adjusting to being a big sister and not being the only child anymore. So yeah, that's a whole nother subject too. But we're adjusting still. We're gonna get it. Like, I'm a soldier, so I'm gonna get it. I'll figure it out. So, but thanks for watching. Thanks for everyone who watched my labor and delivery water birth vlog, and my new viewers and my new subscribers. Thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing. And yep, and here he is. He's still nursing. It's nighttime and he cluster feeds through the night, so yeah. This is my baby. All right, thanks for watching, guys. There will be more videos with him, of course, like baby updates or any little baby things I do. There's a lot of pregnant people out there right now, so I'll be doing videos about just pregnancy things that I planned to do while I was still pregnant, but he came 2 days early. I was gonna record all those videos that weekend he came, so, but I'll still record them. But again, thanks for watching, and stay tuned for way more mommy videos, pregnancy videos, and things in that nature. But again, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you so much.